It makes sense that Barnwood Builders is a popular choice amongst many. The program's distinctive method may provide viewers a close-up view of the lives of builders looking to renovate ancient barns around the country. Whatever elevates the show from other do-it-yourself programs and adds to its captivating appeal is just how much joy the cast is. The entire public is interested to learn more about Johnny Jett. Well, join us friends today as we take a look at what tragic happened to Johnny Jett. Johnny Jett is a widely recognized television character and reality show star. His appearance on actuality series BARNWOOD Builders marked an important moment in his profession. In his acting career, this series was the one which earned him the most recognition. On April 24, 1949, Johnny was born in Chicago. He will be 75 years old and in great health today. Johnny was raised in Chicago, but he ended up moving to West Virginia in looking for greater opportunities for employment. With his parents, loved one, or other family members, many individuals remain unaware of what's happening. Despite belonging to a generation that uses the internet more rarely than others, he still has the choice to maintain a low profile. He migrated to the state of West Virginia in quest of a job that would let him to perform tasks and deal with equipment, as he had an intense drive to follow this pursuit and did not find many options in Illinois at the time. Following that, he began working as a construction worker in Fleming County, Kentucky. He worked on the county's water distribution system there as well. Jett commenced to actively contemplate starting his own firm in the late 1980s and early 1990s, using his extensive expertise in construction and fabrication. Throughout this time, he started working with his buddy Sherman Thompson. In combination, they launched a business that dismantled and marketed log cottages. Throughout many years of job opportunities, Jett and Thompson came in touch with entrepreneur Mark Bow, who gave them a summary of classic cabins barns. They began operating professionally after that. Johnny contributed his creative skills and desire for tools to the BARNWOOD Builders program shortly after he joined. He turned becoming an important component of the group. The makers of the show had initially suggested a dramatized form with an aggressive and angry cast. But Mark Bow was determined about staying by the other guys, and he objected to any imaginary plot that did not accurately depict their professional or personal lives. They became accepted just as they were by the crew's DIY network, and the remainder is history. In the third season of the TV series, Mark Bowles started as an executive producer. He worked harder to come up with a narrative that was presented, favoring West Virginia and debunking the myth of the peasant. The primary subject matter of the episode was about these men's lives as they transformed ancient barns for modern purposes using their magic and abilities. The primary focus of the show was historical the United States, which makes sense considering how young the country is compared with numerous other nations. Still, it is uniquely American, featuring pioneer-era buildings, relics from a period that many find exciting and appealing. By making every effort to bring the past back to life and make it relevant to the present, the performers demonstrated that they felt the exact same thrill. The crew has gone to a selection of places on the eastern shore of the nation, looking at the historical significance of the region as well as the structures and barns that require upkeep. Among the help of antique actors, a handful of ardent adventurers would go to another time and converse with regional craftspeople like blacksmiths and craftsmen. The cast's obvious admiration for the history of their profession is shown by the program's capacity to attract historical enthusiasts and repair experts. Johnny Jett has performed in contributions since the start of the season, showcasing his unmistakable personality and outstanding inventiveness. Johnny goes to the remote regions of West Virginia and across the country with a team and transforms older houses and barns into cutting-edge functional dwellings. Despite the fact he was the senior guy in the team, he was even more proficient than everyone else in bringing down barns, removing metals from rooftops, and skillfully breaking beams. Structures need imaginative thinking, but they may also be graceful and have purposeful destruction done for advancement. Johnny was an expert at all. One outstanding display of Johnny's skills was his deft demolition of an irreparable livestock barn. After the boys had rescued as much wood as they could, Johnny had the chance to do what he did best. He used heavy machinery to have a great time bringing down a building. What happened to Johnny Jett? Online, there had been reports spreading that he had died. In the most complete sense of the word, he is truly healthy and well. Another source claims that a person with the same name's obituary served as the basis for the stories regarding Johnny Jett's passing away. The entire meaning was brought home by the title. One of BARNWOOD builders cast death. However, there had been no warning signs, just the standard via the internet rumors questioned directly. The well-known TV personality has tied the knot to Donna Jett. The kid of the pair is Johnny Gene Jett. At right now, Johnny Jett resides in Kentucky with his family. Johnny Jett is set to make a comeback to the much-loved program BARNWOOD Builders in the coming 17th season. The show centers on the demolition of barns. It was expected that Johnny Jett will be rejoining his squad, but Brian Buckner would not be back for the following season. While waiting for the launch of Bank Barn Retire Season 17, Jett and the others go to Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania. Jett was going to save a really old bank bark which was in very bad state. The BARNWOOD Builders crew has to move quickly to save the barn, or it won't survive another winter. An 18th century castle is additionally visited by the group. Mark Bow investigates a bank barn that is fully operational in the meantime. Johnny Jett earns just $50,000 a year, yet his net worth is estimated to be $400,000. In the year 2013, Johnny gained the most prominent determinant from the reality television show BARNWOOD Builders. While working at BARNWOOD Builders is his primary means of income, it isn't the only one. His overall assets increase when people buy his original work of art, which retails for roughly $70 on his own store. He sells his own original artwork on a personal website. There, he speaks nothing about his family. He employs internet access to promote his artwork and finish his job, but he never shares anything confidential about himself publicly. Furthermore, this shouldn't be shocking. Since when he was an innocent boy, he has been enthralled by machinery and technology. He was certain that one day he would work for a big famous corporation, and he succeeded in making his goal come true. He's not the only one who dreamed of running something like this as a child, and he never will be. Johnny recognizes that he is becoming a part of their continuing tale by assisting to the preservation of these items. Johnny rose to recognition in the building restoration industry as the laid-back destruction expert after achieving fame on television TV. The fan base sighed collectively when it realized that the claims of his passing were unfounded. The program wouldn't be identical without him. As long as there remains work to be done, Johnny is going to be welcomed into the program by the makers along with additional cast members. There will always be a show in the meantime that repairs are needed. They simply enjoy saving the heritage of this nation while earning money out of it, stated Johnny. He said, "Various individuals are doing much better than most other individuals if they can support themselves through whatever they love to do." Johnny is very surprised when he considers the popularity he attained later in life. He is just a regular guy who God has truly taken an interest to, he claims.